The whisper barely reached him, lost beneath the echo of rolling suitcases and boarding announcements, yet somehow, it landed directly in his chest. He looked up from his phone, irritated at first, ready to dismiss another interruption in a day already packed with meetings and decisions worth millions. Then he saw her. She stood beside the empty chair across from him, small and still, balancing carefully on one leg while the other ended above the knee, hidden beneath a neatly folded trouser leg. Her hands clutched the straps of a worn backpack, knuckles white, eyes lowered as if she already expected rejection. The airport lounge buzzed around them, but in that moment, the world narrowed to the space between the girl and the chair. He hesitated, not because of her lega but because something about her presence unsettled him. Maybe it was the way she asked for just a minute, as if she had learned not to expect more. Or maybe it was the way her voice trembled, not with weakness, but with exhaustion. "Of course," he said finally, gesturing to the seat. She sat down carefully, letting out a quiet breath as though she had been holding it for days. For a moment, neither of them spoke. He returned his gaze to the glass wall overlooking the runway. Private jets lined up like trophies of success. He was a CEO, powerful, wealthy, respected, and yet, he felt strangely exposed, as if the girl beside him could see straight through the tailored suit and into the lonely man beneath it. If you've ever felt invisible in a crowded place, stay with this story until the end. And if stories like this touch your heart, take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us share more stories that remind us what truly matters. The girl shifted in her seat. "Thank you," she murmured. "You're welcome," he replied, then surprised himself by asking, "Are you traveling alone?" She nodded. "Yes, sir." That single word Sarah made him uncomfortable. It built a wall he didn't want. "You don't have to call me that," he said gently. She offered a small smile but didn't respond. Silence returned, heavier now. He noticed the way people passed by, some glancing at her leg, others looking away too quickly, pretending not to notice. He felt a familiar anger rising, the kind he used to feel as a boy when the world had been unkind to him too. After a few minutes, she spoke again. "My name is Anya." "I'm Daniel," he said. She looked at him then, really looked, her eyes sharp and curious. "You look sad," she said matter-of-factly. He almost laughed. "Almost. Do I?" She nodded. "My mother says sad people try to look busy so no one asks them questions." The words hit harder than any boardroom confrontation. He set his phone aside. "Your mother sounds wise." "She was," Anya said softly. That single word told him everything. He didn't ask further, but she continued anyway, as if she had been waiting for some Anya to listen. "My mom passed away 3 years ago. Cancer. After that, it was just me and my dad." Then a broken bar. "There was an accident." She paused, fingers tightening around her backpack strap. "I lost my leg. He lost his job because he stayed with me in the hospital. Then he got sick too. I'm going to my aunt now. She lives far away." Daniel felt his throat tighten. He had negotiated hostile takeovers without blinking, yet this child's quiet honesty unraveled him. "That sounds like a lot for someone so young," he said. She shrugged. "You get used to heavy things when you carry them every day." He looked at her leg again, not with pity, but with respect. "You know," he said slowly, "you're beautiful." She stiffened, confusion flashing across her face. "People don't usually say that," she replied. "That doesn't make it any less true." Her eyes filled with tears, though she tried hard not to let them fall. "They say I'm brave, or strong, or lucky to be alive, but not beautiful." "Brave and strong are wonderful," Daniel said, "but beauty isn't about what's missing, it's about what's still shining." She wiped her eyes quickly, embarrassed. "Thank you," she whispered. Minutes turned into an hour. Daniel forgot about emails, deadlines, even the flight he was supposed to catch. Anya told him about her school, how she learned to run again with the prosthetic, how kids sometimes stared but one girl once held her hand on the playground and said, "You can be my friend." He found himself sharing too, about the company he built from nothing, about the wife he lost to distance and ambition, about the house that felt too big and too quiet. "I have everything," he admitted, voice low. "But most days, I feel like I have nothing. Anya listened carefully. My mom said something like that once, she said. She said happiness isn't having more, it's feeling less alone. The boarding announcement echoed through the lounge. Anya's flight. Daniel stood with her, helping adjust her backpack. He wanted to do something, anything to fix her world, but he knew money alone wouldn't heal what she had lost. Can I ask you something? She said. Anything. Did you mean it? What you said? Yes, he answered without hesitation. She smiled, a real smile this time, bright and unguarded. Then she hugged him quickly, tightly before turning toward the gate. Daniel watched her go, heart-aching yet full in a way he hadn't felt in years. He missed his own flight that day. Instead, he sat alone, thinking, and for the first time, he asked himself a question no board ever had. What kind of man did he want to be remembered as? Weeks later, Anya arrived at her aunt's home to find a letter waiting. Inside was a scholarship for adoptive sports, a fully funded education plan, and a note written in careful handwriting. You reminded me that beauty is courage, kindness, and truth. Thank you for sitting with me for more than a minute. Daniel didn't change the world overnight, but he changed his. He started foundations, yes, but more importantly, he started showing up. He listened. He made time. He learned that the strongest people often whisper, and the most beautiful souls ask for nothing more than a place to sit. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us share stories that heal, inspire, and remind us that sometimes, 1 minute is enough to change a lifetime.